Okay, so everything is scuffed again. Give me just 1 second. Why is everything scuffed? Oh, that's why. So, fixed. It is fixed. No, the scuff part is okay. Just scuff because of the camera. Woo! Let me turn down the volume of the music even more. So I have a policy, and the policy is to address the things you want to address, right? That's how we do it here. Today, we're gonna be talking about what happened yesterday for a little while, and then I'm gonna move on to what's coming. Well, not really. What we're gonna do is we're gonna I saw a debate between Connor, which is a fucking idiot, and another person whose name I don't know because I don't pay enough attention. And one of the things that I saw was that it pretty much said, one of them pretty much said that the military makes you hey. We have to have all those ladies there, so our soldiers don't turn out to be, you know, the G's. Thought it was so dumb. I couldn't even think about. Oh man, that was such a dumb argument. But yeah. How much are bands? $3.99 exactly. $3.99. So I'm gonna start with that aspect of the conversation. The conversation is gonna go directly. It's gonna be a rant by me. I might bring up a video, maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about it as I start talking about what actually means, right? So, yesterday we were supposed to have a cool ass fucking debate between the mushroom dumbass and EOD. But the mushroom dumbass decided to be a complete fucking moron and idiot. Okay? He went on and decided to be a complete fucking retard. That's what he decided to be. He decided that instead of showing up and act like a fucking man, that he was gonna be a fucking bitch. And he was gonna go ahead and show up late and make me watch a stupid video about fucking mushrooms. And then he was gonna come in and just be completely disrespectful. And the worst part, which I think actually annoys me, was that another person knew about it and didn't fucking tell me. And I have been like pretty fucking nice to these people. I have actually been pretty fucking nice to both of them. So I'm gonna talk about what exactly does it mean to be banned, what is an actual ban, and why. Because this fucking retard is gonna go around and say, "Oh, it was because of my speech." It has nothing to do with speech. I gave you a platform. I'll let you talk as much as you fucking wanted to. I'll let you go on your rants about fucking mushrooms. I let you go on your rants about knowledge and shit, about your fucking noses. And I even let you say that you were much more of a Christian than I was. I don't care. Don't have to explain to you. I don't have to show. Oh, I'm so virtuous, because I'm not. That's one of the reasons why I know I'm kind of a Christian, because I'm retarded and I repent for it, pretty much. You know, most of the time when you're an actual Christian, you really understand that you have problems in your way of being. And you're like, well, yeah, I suck, God. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better. I'll be better. That's like the way to look at it. But this fucking retard decided that I was to be taught a lesson or something. So, he's gonna be taught a fucking lesson on my end. And the way that I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna not fucking let him up ever again. If I ever see him in a place that I got power, he's fucking gone. If you don't want that to happen, take away the power away from me, okay? Because if I see Steelman in any chat I have a wrench, I will fucking ban him. I don't care. I'm not gonna give him the benefit of anything. Not on my channel. I will not go ahead and give him any kind of possibility like he can obviously go repent, and I don't have a grudge against him when it comes to his soul. uh you know, that doesn't mean that I will allow him to have any kind of input in my space. This was a big time coming. This is different because the big difference between what I have done and what people have done is it's incredibly complicated. So let's start. Who is this person? Well, Steelman decided yesterday not to show up to his debate, be an hour and a half late, and then decided to pretty much come here, disrespect me, and say that he did it because he wanted to teach me a lesson. Because I was too much of a fucking tyrant. Okay, I am a tyrant now. So this is the last time we're gonna be speaking of this individual. The way that we're gonna do it is very simple. I put a post yesterday. The post is, if you talk about him in chat, you will get time out, and I mean it. And if you insist on coming here, you will absolutely get banned when it comes to that. If you see Steelman in chat, he will get absolutely banned immediately from chat. Any of his accounts, whatever he says, it doesn't matter. The other person that I want to talk about is probably Marilyn. Marilyn knew about this whole thing. I'm disappointed, to be honest. I think I've been more than nice to that lady. So if this person shows up and starts talking about Steelman or anything like that, she's gonna get banned as well. I will probably talk to her when, because I banned her yesterday, so she probably can't speak in chat. There's gonna be a moment when I'll probably talk with her if she's in chat, and if she appears to be in chat or something, we are gonna go ahead and get it. What is this about? Jesus, Dougie. Um, it's not a thing about trying to get people banned or anything like that on channel. It's just a public service announcement about what exactly happened. I don't have to platform him. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell anybody else in any space to platform him or not. It's just that you don't do that kind of stuff and then come around and pretend to be a victim. This has nothing to do with your speech, Steelman. Have nothing. I don't care about your fucking speech at all. In fact, I don't really care about most of it. Even your heresies, I don't give a damn about them. This is about your actions. You were late. You didn't give me any reason to be late. And then after I even allow you to come up and offer you to have the debate, an hour and a half late, by the way, you decided to just tell me to fuck off because I was horrible and to fuck myself. Well, fuck you, dude. In this case, fuck you. You're not allowed here. You're not welcome. Go fuck your fucking mushrooms with their fucking weird statues of mushroom man and mushroom woman. Okay, I have nothing else to say to that person. Um, and as I said, I will not tolerate anybody to be talking about this fucking retard on my channel. It's just the topic is done. I'm over it. Um, that was pretty much the reason why I wanted to do this stream. I thought it was necessary so that if anybody else asks about it, asks about it, you have you have a place to point them to and be like, this is the reason why. Um, and the reason why I also wanted to do it is because I knew he was gonna go ahead and make himself look the victim. Oh my god! Oh my god! Emmett is such a dictator. He banned me from his channel. It's like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You were late, and then you were a complete waste of time, and you were disrespectful. That's why you That's why you're banned. Okay, it's not because of your speech. It's because of your actions. Okay, if it was about speech, the first time you came with your Gnostic fucking claims, you would be gone. That would be it. Okay, you're not fucking Jesus. Jesus would have appeared and done the debate. That's what he would have done if he had any fucking ball. I mean, Jesus had balls. I mean, if you had any fucking balls, you would have done the same. Hmm. Um, when it comes to the oh, I have an announcement. This is not an announcement. It's not my announcement, but it's an announcement that I want to do for Grid. We have the name for the show on Wednesday. It's going to be called Date Wars, and we're going to be finding people to come on the show that have to do with dating and their perspective on dating. Hopefully, it's going to be a good idea to have the people on this kind of panel thing. Um, I we're still fine tuning it, so it might take a little while to get it perfect. I thought the first episode was pretty good, um, and I think that is a good thing that Grid can be doing this one on Wednesdays. He has and there's a bit less activity in the space as well. So I really liked the format. I really liked the ideas, and I think a lot of people here really want to um really want to like get these kind of topics on. To the bug, this is about Steelman. Just to reiterate. Uh, yeah, it's about today is a free day. You can say his name today. There's gonna be any problems. Okay, it's in the future. It's because I took it. But yeah, Date Wars Wednesdays. It's probably gonna be at 9 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. Central Time. Pretty sure that's gonna be the case. The next topic I have in mind is the debate that Connor had yesterday, and that debate was dumb, and I love dumb debates. uh, um, I think there will be. I think Date Wars is an awesome name, and I think it's a good topic to have. We might change it in the future. We might get it fine tuned, but yeah, the topic specifically. I did not see the debate yesterday. I was doing other stuff. I was pretty much streaming, and then I was watching another debate, which was the EOD debate versus Steelman. If you actually want to see that, I recommend it because EOD this like actually destroys a Steelman. Like he went on and the questions he asked, the way he destroyed the ideas from Steelman was incredibly good. I wish it was in the channel, to be honest, but yeah. So today I was listening to Cool Vic, and Cool Vic has a video that says the military makes you gay, makes you a G, and and I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, I need 1 second because there's it's raining and everything is blowing here. So give me just 1 second. Okay. So the prompt of the debate, my apologies, was should a woman be in the military? The answer to that, I think, it's pretty much no. I don't have a problem with them being in some supportive roles. Um, a lot of the some of the roles that he brought up, Connor, were fine. Being nurses, being in the back lines to when it comes to medicine or those kind of supportive staff. I'm fine. I don't care. But the claim that really was interesting was the if you take away all of the female in the military, then the males in the military will turn gay, and that was interesting to say the least. I would say even dumb, but you know. So I'm gonna try to find that. Yeah, for today, it's gonna be okay. If anybody asks in chat, you can just tell them uh, what I said. So yeah. So I will try to get there. There was a great super chat sent by Grid, by the way, which is this one, by the way. This exactly this one. So let me get it up, and I can talk about it in a second. Oh, wrong place. Here it is. Then I'll bring it back, and we can get it up. Yeah, just take your steel mans out of your chest. You can say it today. It's fine. There it is. Awesome. So I want to start with this. Grid One sent this super chat, which I thought was pretty good. It's a great super chat. There is no need to have women in the military for military men to get laid. There is truth in the saying, a girl in every port. In fact, this UCMJ has strict regulations about that. This entire line of argumentation is cope. And yeah, and it is cope. And I just thought about this specific um, super chat, and I want to go ahead and take a little look at this specific topic. I'll see if I can get to it when it kind of started, but it was a big ass red herring by Connor, and kind of ironic. It was kind of an ironic thing to say from Connor, especially because we know he's been sucking Destiny's dick for a while, and he's like, "No, I wouldn't do it." So. Okay, so let me start, and we can go.
No, I'm the furthest thing from that. What I'm saying here is very simple. Your argument is, well, men, why men do it for women. Men go to the military for women. I don't think that's the case. I think that men go to the military for many reasons. One, to make some money, to get certain they pay for education and stuff like that.
Before I continue, I do want to say his name because I'm not entirely sure of what his name was. Uh, Jesus Christ, what is his name?
That to seek higher education. Men go to the military for many reasons and also
We'll
to
see it in a moment.
protect their country, right? All of these things that they go to the military for, yes, it does build character. The byproduct of that, they become more attractive to women. So when they build the character, they become more attractive to women. So it's more easy for them to get chicks. It's not to go into the military for chicks, it's to build the character so women are attracted to you as a byproduct of the character that was built. Not going into the military for chicks. I don't think any man is going in for that specific reason. Oh, bro, let us go into the military, bro. It'll be some hoes. No, that's wrong anyway, because the population of women in the military is very low anyway. If men
Good to see you, Joseph. Good to see everyone.
wanted to do something for chicks, they go into the strip club, they go into a club, they go into Miami where all the butt naked hoes be. They're not going to the military for the hoes. So your argument is just stupid. Right
No. Okay.
now, let me
Okay. No. No. No.
refute
No.
your
No. You're
other
wrong.
point. No,
You're
I'm
wrong.
still going to the
You're
other
wrong.
point. He listed two other points, Sarah.
You're
Get him
wrong.
to stop speaking. He listed two other points, and I want to refute them all.
You wanted to go point by point.
But listen, but listen, he made all of these points, so I got to refute the points. Then we go point by point. So listen, then you speak about the critical jobs like pushing paperwork. I'll let you know about these jobs about pushing paperwork. It was in my opening. So most of the jobs that they're doing, it's managing person. So the 25%, right? The 56,000 women, they're managing personnel records. They're processing paperwork. They're coordinating schedules. They're handling correspondence and finances and supporting leaders with administrative functions. The other seven.
Which, by the way, there's a lot to be said when it comes to having an overbloating in personnel when it comes to these kind of roles. It's very easy to overbloat most of the time when if you go and see. I don't know if Grit's still here, but Grit probably can attest to this. There's a lot when you go and do like a full audit in a lot of enterprises. Um, Most of the time, what happens is you will have to reduce the amount of. You realize that there's a lot of positions that might be unnecessary, and they're just causing bloat in the enterprise. And what you do is you pretty much get rid of those kind of positions. And 99% of the positions you get rid of are these kind of positions. Are people are just doing paperwork. People are supposed to be supportive. It is what it is. Like you don't see that that much thing along. Oh my god, what is going on? Mm. It's I know what's going on. It's whatever. It's fine. Okay. So yeah, what happens a lot is specifically that you have a lot of this bloating in big spaces, and most of the time you will need to get rid of them. So I don't even know if the fact that you have a bunch of women doing this kind of roles is actually good for the military. You will need to do a full-time audit in order to verify if it's actually necessary to have all these people, and or if it's part of the bloating that happens, so that people would say that they have X amount of women in the military that was pushed by affirmative action and all that crap in the past administrations. Not sure. I cannot tell, or I wouldn't be able to say what is the case. Corey, I see the Corey Big Soda. Thanks so much for the cash app. Let me get my phone so that I can address it perfectly. I think I have it here though. No, I don't. If you wanna comment your comment from the cash app, which I once again appreciate it. Thank you so much. You can do it now, and I can just do check it up for you. Uh, okay. So there's a big problem when it comes to this kind of bloating. That's the idea. So yeah, I don't know. Ban me harder. ah, ban me harder, daddy. Is that what you want to say? Jesus Christ, big soda. I look lost. I am lost.
55% is the things that we were speaking about when it comes to medical, security, technical, and all of those other duties. You get what I'm saying? So those duties we would have the debate about. But the 56,000 women, they're doing jobs that can be replaced by men anyway, and those jobs have nothing to do with like critical, and they have these specific duties. No, a regular 18-year-old can do, a high schooler can do the duties that these 56,000 women are doing in the military, just pushing paperwork. That's the point. So let's stick on a point where we're arguing the 75. Now, when you went to the 75, I'll tell you this, what we did agree on with the point that you made. The point that you made when you're speaking about the itinerary and things like that. We know that, yeah, that would be, men would be better at maybe handling that and pushing the equipment as far as logistics, because they have better grip strength and things of that sort. But the other stuff, that's the part that we need to debate about, right? Because once again, it seems like really you are only for an exception of the women. The debate is very simple. Should women be in the military? A small fraction of them should, but most of them shouldn't. So currently, who's winning right now? Me, because you agree with more of me that women really shouldn't be in the military than they should be in the military.
Yeah,
So let's debate
every
the
time you declare you're
75%.
correct, it just makes me super confident that you're confident in what you're saying. Okay, so I took points.
You should be.
Because we're back to doing points. Okay.
Yeah. You should be.
And this is why I know you don't know fuck all about the military. Okay, when you're enlisted.
I have a feeling that Connor somehow forgot everything about the military, but it's a say to say. When you say that you're correct, it tells me how confident you are. Yeah, what other way can you say it? When you respond with it's just kind of weird. This guy. I really don't like Connor. I think this is not the place to want to go. Let's move forward a little bit. I think it was around here.
Natural proclivity to want to have sex 18, 20, 21 years old and stuff like that. That is natural. What I'm
You see how he's like very, very tired? It's because last night, I mean the night before this one, he had to go suck on Destiny's dick for a while. He got shocked a little bit, so he couldn't sleep that well. That's why he is a little bit tired. Let's give Connor a little bit of grace, okay? Everybody, give Connor a little bit of grace. He's tired. He had to choke on Destiny's dick, which is not that big, but he had to do it. So let's give it a little bit of grace.
saying is the motivation for men to enlist into the military is not for vagina, because if a
I don't think you've
man
talked to
at
a
a
lot of
very
young.
young age, I'm actually against this degeneracy in America. So you
damn.
want
Man, is it here?
from the military versus going into the military and getting sex. That's what you're conflating.
Demographic collapse is an infinitely larger issue. I think you have difficulty comprehending words.
No, we need to influence women, or we need to influence men by using women.
Thank you, Connor. All right. So what we're gonna do?
Let me try to find it, because there's a moment when he said it, and I thought it was funny. Oh, here it is.
Other man, then have no sexual coitus to prison, like exclusively male prisons, and then you increase the rate at homosexuality.
Okay, let's move a little bit back.
They're not putting on 200 pounds of gear. They're not running around with machine guns. They're not keeping up with the infantry. What they're doing is they're drawing blood. They're checking blood panels. They're talking to doctors. They're talking to fellow nurses. They're doing all that kind of crap. And if you look at the medical field is disproportionately female. So why wouldn't we presume that like female regular nurses could be a part of the military within that job?
Yeah. So once again, I see what you're saying there. You're saying that basically which was in my opening, women are in these fields, and I know that there are more women in the medical field in the military than there are men. My point is it's not what's optimal, right? If we're looking at what we should do, then we're not just looking at like, well, what we should do is going to be like what we should do should be something that's best, something that's optimal, something that we should move towards. Not something that we should just make it like, oh, we're making ends.
Just to I don't know if you were here a moment ago, but agreed. I was talking about how most of the times, or a lot of the times, when you have a company that's wasting like a lot of money, a lot of the times is because of bloat in their management structure. So you have a lot of people are moving paper from place to place are not necessary. I'm pretty sure that one of the things that most of the time it's done is you reduce the amount of personnel in those kind of places. And part of what Cooley is saying here is Cooley at No Fugazi podcast. Yeah, he pretty much is saying that yes, there are about 25% of personnel that is female that might be necessary. They're doing something that's productive for the military. But most of them, about 75%, are just moving papers around and being in supportive positions, right? So, mm, if you can just tell me if I'm kind of correct in my estimation about how exactly it works. I know these. I've talked to some people that have done that did, or what they did was pretty much go to companies and do audits, and that's pretty much what they said. They had to go in, fire a bunch of personnel that were not necessary, and then and then move on. But I would like to know your perspective on this because I know you do a lot of business.
Just making ends meet, and women can, since they can do the job, let them go ahead and do the job. If you are running a company, it's not even logical to run a company that way, by hiring people that is just qualified, just making it. You would want the people's in position that is best. So that's my argument. So the question, can women be in the military? Can they hold some of these positions? I'll even take it a step further and say women can hold guns and shoot them, and they can be on the front lines. But is it optimal? No, it's not optimal. And it's not optimal. So even when we're speaking about some of these supportive roles, we know that it's not optimal.
Okay. But the reason why I'm pushing you is because you limited the female acceptable jobs or whatever at 25% of the current female population of the military. That's where you said, oh, I don't really care. But
Big Soda, thank you for the for the for the clip. I'll check it out later.
what you're really doing by doing that is you're reducing the female population of the military by 75%, and you're talking about optimal. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something that's not optimal. 18 to 22-year-old alcoholics with machine guns who haven't seen a woman in years. That's not optimal, okay? And while this is not related to the job, I would argue that it's already suboptimal to have the population of females at 20%, but that's okay because we're more focused on the mission than we are focused on young people getting laid. But I'm telling you that you are going to make things worse. A bunch of gung-ho, tobacco dipping, alcoholic, machine gun carrying, hard chargers, piss and vinegar monsters. You're going to cut them off from 75% of the female population that they have access to. That's like a disaster waiting to happen. So unless you're talking about like, we're going to bring on, as a part of our military campaign, we're going to tell the ladies to hang out over here and just do the admin jobs. We're going to slash down 75% of the female population, and we're going to replace them with ladies of the night. I think you're cooking up a whole new host of problems.
Listen, if you gay, you gay.
That's exactly what I thought. If you gay, you fucking gay. The point of all of these and the way that he's trying to set it up is like, oh, we can't take away their ladies because the military is just gonna be gay. What a fucking moron. Oh man. But I mean, you have to understand him, okay? If he had tried to go into politics on its own without sucking Destiny's dick, all the time, then it would have taken too long. Okay? It would have just taken him too long. He had to go on and choke on that little tiny piece of meat in order for him to be able to move on his life, to move on and have these kind of debates where he just looks like a fucking retard. So I just wanted to show that part because I thought it was so dumb that it made everything amazing. If you gay, you gay. Benjamin Franklin, exactly.
That ain't an issue of if there's girls around. If you're gay,
okay,
you're
hold
gay.
on,
So
hold on.
listen, real
Connor's gonna be like, oh, how is the military guy gonna be able to do anything? How is he gonna be able to do everything? Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy is still sucking on Destiny's dick. Guys, you got to understand, okay? There was no girl around. In like 20 blocks, like we got rid of all the girls, okay? I had to do it. Connor, it was one fucking time. Hey, Kulvik. By the way, shout out to Kulvik. I actually got to this part of the. I knew of this debate because of Kulvik. Kulvik was so nice in his review. He was like very professional. I was like, oh yes, Connor was going on ahead, and we have to go ahead. I will never do anything like that. And I'm just here being like, yeah, Connor sucked dick. That's why he says this. Oh, I had to do it. You don't understand. There were no girl around.
quick. Time out. I'll let you
Hold
speak.
on.
Let me
Let,
speak.
let David
Let me
finish his
reply.
thought, and then
Uh-huh.
you can respond.
So
Uh-huh.
one, if you're gay, you're gay. If chicks not around, you think that, oh well, women being around makes men straight. No, that doesn't make men straight. If you're gay, you're gay. At the end of the day, if that's what you think, and you even alluded to this in your opening, you said that eliminating women increases homosexuality. Do you know about the MST rate? Do you know that? Do you know about the MST rate that goes on with that negatively impacts the women's mental and physical health due to military sexual trauma? So there's a lot of cases in the military. There's a lot of cases in the military where, like you said, ain't no women around, right? And women would, some cases are true where men do commit MST. And then there's other cases where men are falsely accused of committing MST because these women want to, get a higher rankings in certain positions in the military by using their sexuality. What I'm saying that women in the military and their sexuality in the military is not a problem. If you're gay, you're gay. The problem is women use their sexuality to manipulate men, or it's just problematic for men and women in spaces together like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because sexual misconduct can happen. So what's your refutation for that?
Okay, my refutation for that is prison.
I'm gonna go ahead and say what his refutation for that is. I suck Destin's dick. That's my guess. Okay, that's gonna be the refutation. Let's see what he says.
So what's your refutation for that?
Okay, my refutation for that is prison. You think?
Oh damn, I got it wrong. Jesus. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we do know that he sucked Destin's dick anyway.
Think that all the homosexual rape that's committed in prison is the result of every single homosexual rapist, every single person who participates in homosexuality in prison, they're just homosexual to start with.
They're gay.
Okay.
You think prison made some...
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the funniest debate I've seen in a long time. All of this is, let's say, sexual misconduct, and it's happened in prison because of the necessity of just gay. it's fucking gay. Counterpoint, meanwhile, no, you don't understand. You don't get it, okay? I did it for a higher purpose. I'm not gay. It was not gay when I sucked Destiny's dick. It was different. It was different in this time, you know? It was a different thing. I was doing it for the greater good. I don't know, Emmet, this debate's pretty gay. There's gonna be people, I'm gonna be in the back and gonna be telling me, oh, Emmet, you're so mean. You're never gonna get out of bed like this because of that. I don't care. This is fucking funny. Oh my god. Ah, this dumbass. I should make one. I should make a one that is just gonna be that. I wonder how much she's gonna talk about me now. Green is like, oh no, what did I do? He was already doing it, Green. Okay? Listen, you can always say the same thing everybody would say. You can just answer the same way anybody should answer him whenever he talks shit. Well, but how does that little Cuban piece of meat taste? Did you fucking like it? Why are you gay?
That they're participating in a gay act. Okay, we're on the same page there. But
Connor's like, well, you suck a dick once and you're gay.
If you think that all of a sudden we go to prison, like exclusively male prisons, and then you increase the rate at homosexuality, so does that mean that the base population?
I'm pretty sure he was somewhere. He was telling about how good the conservative media is. Yeah. It's like, yeah. I mean, he's been in different places talking crap about the people that are in cahoots with people like Rob Noor. Okay, and we know that. Well, I like Rob Noor than whoever the fuck he is, so. I'm not talking for you, by the way. This is just me. It's gonna be great. What an awesome debate. This was an awesome debate.
Population, since the prison population is representative of the original population.
I'm pretty sure I saw in pretty much he was talking crap with in the after panel in the last debate he had at Sarah's when he was talking to Rob Noor in the panel. So that's when he was talking a little bit of crap. Okay. Obviously, it's not me. I am talking a lot of crap to Connor. To give a shit.
That means that shitloads of men are secretly gay?
What I'm saying is very simple.
You mean like half the population is secretly?
Secretly? I mean, I think it's a little bit openly when you go on and suck dicks. That's a little bit openly. Not so secret right now, Connor.
Gay?
Do you think prison makes you gay?
I think prison increases institutional homosexuality, where
Does
you have
prison make
no
you
other
gay?
opportunity.
Yes or no?
What's that?
Does prison make you gay, or is it just gay people in prison?
I don't think it's just gay people in prison. I think desperate people who want sexual contact will engage in institutional homosexuality. I already answered your question.
Wait, what? Then if
This is the face of a person that's thinking what I'm saying. It's like, someone is trying to present the idea of gayness as not gay. Something's wrong here. By the way, I don't talk for Sarah, making a joke. So that you people can take it out of context. I don't have any problem with Sarah.
you're desperate and you're having sex with another man, then you are gay. Your correlation, listen, time out. Your correlation that you're trying to map on to prisons and homosexuality, to homosexuals and in the military, you're basically saying, well, since there's no women in the military, then the rate of homosexuality within men would increase. This would mean that, time out, listen, it is nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense. This would mean that then men not being around women become homosexuals. I don't think
I'll
that's
just look
the
up.
case.
I'll just look up the sexual assault data from prison.
Oh my god. He's like, no, I'm sure. Men don't see women. He's like, oh, you gotta be gay now. I haven't seen a woman in days, so these homosexual urges are starting to pop up. What do I do now? This is how Connor was able to do what he did to Destiny. Okay, he just went into a retirement with a bunch of gnarly men. It's like, after 5 days with these guys who just went to Destiny's house and he was ready. He was like, yeah, my homosexual side is up and it has bloomed enough. Jesus Christ.
Sexual assault data from prison does not correlate to people. Does prison make them homosexual, or was they
Thank you so much for being here, Green. I'll probably pop out into your stream a little bit later on. I needed to do my stream for the beginning of the conversation, and this is just funny, dude. I just want to keep on doing this.
Homosexual or before they went into prison? That's the argument. My argument is that prison does not make people homosexual.
Is that most of those men, most of the people who engage in gay sex acts in prison would prefer women. But if they know that they're going to be in there for decades, then they're going to engage in homosexual acts.
This concludes that if a man would engage in homosexual acts in prison because there aren't any women, they are just gay. You're saying that prison made them homosexuals.
Yes,
that's your argument.
Institutional homosexuality.
So listen, okay, real quick, chat. This is crazy. You are really saying that prison makes people homosexual?
I think.
Truthfully,
men
excluding.
Oh man, this whole. Oh, dude, this is great. This is amazing. This is comedy. You know, when I listened to Medicare when I was younger, and he talked to people and had these crazy ideas, they would say stuff like this, and he would laugh at them. And the reason it was very entertaining is because that's the actual way that we should contest with some of these dumbassery. You just laugh at them. Just laugh at them. Oh well, you know, I went to prison and I became gay. It's like, bitch, you were gay. You are already gay. You just happen to have a better excuse for it at that point. You know? It's like, well, yeah, I just have a better excuse for it. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on my soul. Top teamers she'd take from Connor. Oh. I just like this space. Like, Cool Vic has, as I said, he has his stream. I was listening to it, and he was like extremely professional. And I'm just here talking a lot of crap to Connor for this steak. He deserves it. He fucking deserves it.
Women,
I think that men, when they're facing decades of not like life.
It's funny how he went on with the prison thing when we're talking about military service. You know, it's like, oh well, it's like being in prison. When you're in the military, you can't see a woman for 20 years. You just have to fuck the sergeant at arms. It's like, once you go to the crucible, it's like a twofold meaning. The first part of the crucible is you go on and you do all of this crazy stuff to become a marine. The second part of the crucible is when you give You're you're charging the arms a little bit of an appreciation. We got this idea from the Come Warriors of Papua New Guinea. It's a process. The sergeant at arms like, yeah, well, it happens. I'm not proud of it, but I haven't seen a woman in 15 years. It's part of the military experience. What a fucking dumbass.
Or decades of no
Okay.
sexual contact.
Okay.
They would prefer to rape another man than
Okay.
have no sexual coitus whatsoever.
What do you?
Would I?
Yeah.
No.
If you
Yeah, the answer was I did.
didn't have sex for 30 years, would you rape a man?
No.
Okay.
It was consensual. That's the clarification. Like, oh no, I didn't do it. I didn't do any essay. It was consensual.
So if you wouldn't and you're straight, are you straight?
Yeah.
Do you think another straight man would?
I think there are people who
No,
out of
because you're
desperation
straight.
engage in
Listen, man, it's a
homosexual
dumb
acts.
argument. It's the most stupidest
Okay, you
argument
have to
in the
understand.
world.
No, I mean yes. No, because I don't need this excuse. I'll just do it. See, I didn't lie.
But hold on. This is where you're just so obtuse it's almost laughable.
It's not
You
obtuse.
understand, like large swaths of the population are bisexual, right?
No,
You understand the
bisexual
pagan
means
world,
gay.
the pre-Christian world. You understand in the pre-Christian world that shitloads of people were bisexual, right?
Bisexual means gay.
Okay, then in the pre-Christian world, you understand that a majority of the population was gay, right?
A majority of the population was never gay. What are
You
you
don't
talking
think
about?
that in
Ever
the
since
Roman,
the
you
beginning
don't think
of
in the
time
Roman
has-
Empire?
I have to say something about this. As a person that actually enjoys, like knowing about the old world a little bit, there was the idea of being gay was very much in the high society, and it was not seen as nicely as people would like to believe. There's a little bit of it when it comes to the old writings in Plato. Plato talks about like how men love each other in a sense, but and this is important. He later on, when he is writing in his later works, calls homosexuality a degradation of society. So no, it isn't as it was not something seen as good, okay? In reality, it was seen a little bit different, and there was a lot of intermingling, especially when it come to women. It was complicated, but yeah, it was no. It wasn't as, oh yeah, in antiquity everybody was gay and it was seen great. That's not how it was seen, and that's not true. You're saying the majority of people were gay, the majority? Ah. He's been thinking about this for a long while. He goes on nights, wakes up, he's like, oh, I had this dream. I was stuck in destiny. Oh, it was not a dream. Oh, well, how am I gonna try to justify myself this time? Just. It wasn't gay. It was normal. People in antiquity did it all the time. Acropolis, he wishes it would sink in. Connor went back on his horse. Oh man, this is a great stream. This is amazing. Did I have like moments yesterday that was like, why people don't like me? Oh, fuck all. You know, fuck these people. Fuck him. They deserve to be laughed at.
The Greek Empire, the
listen,
Persian
stop
Empire.
it.
You don't
Hold on,
think that
let's
that was
reset.
largely bisexual?
Cool Vic. Yeah, I'm with Destiny, but it's a gay. My wife hasn't lived with me months. What am I supposed to do?
Societies?
And guess what? Their military failed. But what I'm saying here is
Coolly with the facts.
it's very simple.
That had nothing to do with the point that I was making. You think that pre-Christian societies weren't bisexual? I just want to hear you say that confidently while being obviously wrong.
You're conflating two things. Stop it here,
No, I'm
right?
not.
What you're doing is, my point is some people gay? Yeah, some people are gay, but it's since we can calculate the data, it's only been a small not the majority. You said the majority of the population were gay back, hundreds of years ago or 1,000 years ago. That's just a lie. A very small population, a very small percentage of the population reports to be gay. Around, I know when it comes to like transgender and stuff, let's say
though, right?
When
You
we're
just said
speaking
bisexual
about,
and homosexual are the same thing.
Can I maybe find
I want
Yeah, it's just gay. I would say that. I would say that the moment you start being with, oh yeah, I'm sick of dick, that point it's you gay. You gay, dude. You gay. Oh man, that was a big W, by the way. I confidently say early Christians were not gay. Exactly, they were not gay. They were telling people, "Hey, don't be fucking gay." That's what they were saying.
to just land my plane real quick, but
you
okay,
will,
here we
but
go.
maybe find a landing point for it. Does it necessarily mean they are gay, as in they want to do this, or is it just simply participating in gay acts? Right?
He's saying that he can't differentiate, but I'm saying you can.
So
the question there would be, well, do you suck a dick, Connor? That's gay. They're doing the you know, it's like, oh, you help 1,000 people and you're just a nice guy, but you steal once and you're a thief. It's like, well, I fucked 1,000 women and it was fine, but I suck one dick and I'm gay. Well, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
So listen, what I'm saying is this: if you are participating in a gay act, my friend, you are gay. You are gay.
Sarcastic saying, Connor, you forgot to wash the rest of Destiny of your beard.
Before you participated in the act, because prior to an action, you have a thought, which means that you were having homosexual thoughts. So the men that was in prison and they're having gay sex, prior to the act, they still had homosexual thoughts. With them being in prison, do you think that this influenced a straight man to have homosexual thoughts and then to take action on homosexuality? I don't think that's the case. I'm a heterosexual male. You're a heterosexual male. You can't even fathom not having vagina.
Look at. I want us to look at Connor. Right there. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm so eepy, guys. I'm so eepy. Destiny would not let me leave yesterday night. I'm so eepy. The face of a defeated man. It's like, oh crap. Now I have to accept that I'm gay.
not having vagina for 30 years that you would then start being attracted to a man's wang and a man's butthole.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
This
hold
is
on. I can test this.
disgusting.
I can test this. I can test this. I can test this. You
move, Connor. You just reduce woman in service to walking, talking sex post for deployed soldiers. Shocking. Just shocking. Oh my god. I don't even know how much longer I want to go this. This is so dumb. Oh. um, I'm gonna leave it here. I would recommend everybody to go watch Sarah. Great debate. It's funny as fuck. It's funny debate. we had a baller today. We're always gonna have a baller. That's the idea of the show at the end of the day. It's funny as hell. I'll be back tomorrow. I think we have forced karaoke tomorrow. So let me explain what forced karaoke is. Forced karaoke is if you send a super chat for 10, probably for 5. If you send a super chat for 5, you can select a song. Anyone in the panel will need to sing it. It doesn't matter where. If you go on panel, you're gonna have to sing. So if you send a $5 super chat, you can select a song. Anybody on panel will be forced to sing it. Last time we got Cat singing Booty Man. I sung weird that song I don't remember. I might do a couple of karaoke songs myself so that people can see them. But the whole point is not the whole point is forced karaoke, so you can bring wild songs and just make me sing them. It can be anything. I don't have any problem with singing them. I don't care if it's DMCA. By the way, if it happens, I will probably have to cut that specific song. But anything else is on the table. So that's what we're gonna do. I know Grids is live. In fact, I'm pretty much cutting this short because I would like all of you to go to the Signal Syndicate. Last week it was a blast. Debates all around. If you want to shop up your debate skills, just go there, get in, and debates are going to be fast, and they were fast and furious last week. Pretty cool stuff. Might be joining up later on, not entirely sure. Depends on a couple of things that I'm doing on the back and on my end. But yeah, tomorrow Force Karaoke. I'm gonna start it at around 4, I think. 4 Central, so 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. What else do I have to do, or announcements do I have? I don't think I have any other announcement. I will still do moderation debates if you want to bring anybody to be moderated by me, and you will need a debate, as long as it's not a stupid man. I will probably reach out to anyone who I can to get them in. There are certain people I don't trust, so if you tell me, I'll probably tell you it's not a good idea because they will not come. For example, Connor. I wouldn't think Connor will be so happy to be called gay by me. So if you say, "Hey, Connor, do you want to do it here?" He'll probably go tell you to fuck yourself and me. Okay. If anybody wants to say Steelman for the last time, do it. Next time, next streams, I will time you out. It's gonna be a 24-hour timeout. Okay, so it's not gonna be a small timeout. I will time you out for 24 hours. I'm still deciding what to do with Marilyn because she knew that the guy was not gonna show up. I didn't say anything. She could have said he's not gonna show up, or be normal and nice about it. She didn't. So I'll see what I do when it comes to Marilyn. I would like to talk to her maybe. But I mean it might be just me being mad, right? So I'm gonna let myself calm down. I will go ahead and get everybody's the link to Grid 1. In fact, I'll snipe him a little bit. Oh, there you go. You got Lutch, you got Tyler. There's Vibe. Go up there. Try to debate. Have fun. Mad Emmet equals fast results. Yeah. If you ever do me a favor, if you ever listen to a fucker say that it was because of his speech, just let him know that it was not about his speech. It was about his actions. It's not about what he said. It's about what the fuck he was doing. Okay. There's the links. Go over there. Have fun. And yeah, tune in for Date Wars. This is gonna be on Wednesdays on Grid's channel. It might not be called Date Wars. I just think it's an awesome name and we should use it. If it doesn't do it, I will do it. And I will have a panel probably around the dates, and I will have like 2 or 3 people up talking about dating, which was actually pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome topic to talk about to a lot of people. I am not that interested myself. I already said why. I'll probably make a video out of it because I thought it was funny. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the laughs. You know what? This deserves one of the greatest songs in the entire world to end it up. So we're gonna end up with this song. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end up with these songs.
You want to come into Oh, hey there. Hey there,
Hey
sweetie
there,
squad.
sweetie
You want to
squad.
come into Uncle Jimmy's van and maybe get some popsicles? Do you like popsicles, little boy?